the mother. Example?
Yes, Prahlad Maharaj.
Yes, Prahlad Maharaj. And one can practice devotional service even when one is about to die. Like?
Khatwam Maharaj at the moment.
Okay, Khatwam Maharaj, one moment. Parikshit Maharaj, of course, he was going to die, but he was still young. He was not old. But somebody was old and about to die. Ajamil, yes, Ajamil. So, but in any case, the point is, at any point of time, one can practice devotional service. There's no barrier. No one can say that because of this reason, I cannot practice devotional service. There cannot be any impediments. Can anyone say that he's being tortured like Prahlad? No one, I don't think so.
Yeah.
So if Prahlad could practice, yes, there is scope for others. And of course, somebody may say, okay, Prahlad was a Nityasiddha Mahabhagavat. It was possible for him. But we have examples of devotees even in recent times who in the torturous conditions practiced. Like?
Salted bread.
Yes, the Russian devotees. And of course, even the Juhu story is not very easy. And then after the Juhu story, there was one more incident. I don't know how many of you have read about that. After the temple opening in 1978. So anyway, there was a whole incident. I'm not getting into details, but one watchman of the temple murdered he hit one of those tenants or persons over there, and then there was a whole police case and all that, and devotees were sent to jail. They had to go to jail, including his own Sridhar Maharaj. But in the jail, what they were doing? In the jail, their program continued as it is, right from morning to night. They were practicing their Mangalarti without any paraphernalia. No lamp, nothing, no paraphernalia, but the whole Aarti was going on. And it is said that, so the Pujari was performing the Aarti with the ghee lamp, everything in the mind. And then afterwards, somebody was even showing the lamp to others. And the greatest joke of the day is that even outside people were coming to honor this imaginary lamp.
What?
Including policemen.
What?
Yes.
No. Where did you read that?
The article came. You can read it. And then later on, of course, then the devotees said, we are not going to accept prasadam from the jail. So they said, okay, then you get your own prasadam. And then so they started getting prasadam from the temple, initially only for the jail inmates, then later buckets and buckets. And then they were distributing to all the jail inmates. And so prasadam distribution, then book distribution, everything was going on. Later Sridhar Maharaj commented, this was the best part of my life. Right. So where can devotional service stop? It only requires determination. Therefore, apratihata. But when one practices this type of devotional service, what will be the result? Yenatma suprasidhati. When one practices this type of devotional service without any motivations, without any interruption, then one will feel completely satisfied. Yena atma. Prabhupada explains the word atma refers to body, mind, soul. At all levels, one can be totally satisfied when one practices this type of devotional service. So what gives satisfaction is Krishna's satisfaction. When one practices this type of devotional service, then who is satisfied? Krishna is satisfied. And when Krishna is satisfied, the soul becomes satisfied. So if you really want to find satisfaction in devotional service, then what is important is that we focus on the quality of devotional service. The quality of devotional service, that's what is important. So if we are finding dissatisfaction in devotional service, of course that's also the subject matter of the next unit. But if we are finding dissatisfaction in devotional service, what we have to introspect? What?
Quality.
Yes. What is the quality of my devotional service? Is my devotional service pleasing to Krishna? That's the important question. Okay. Okay, there are Srila Prabhupada has given many lectures on this verse, and you can definitely go through them. I have taken a few important points. So as Prabhupada is saying here, you are trying to be happy by adjustment of material conditions, but that is not possible. Maya is very strong. She'll not let you become happy under material condition. That is not possible. Then how can one become happy? Mameva ye prapadyante mayametam tanarate. As soon as you become obedient, surrender to Krishna, you become transcendent to the loss of material nature. That's the way to become happy. There's no other way. So here again, Prabhupada towards the end he says, the consciousness should be changed. That's what is important. The consciousness should be changed. The material consciousness should be changed into spiritual consciousness. That is our propaganda. Okay. Fine, we'll take a break. Hare Krishna.